Okay, welcome back, guys. The next video that we're going to do here is we're going to do four things I want to talk about. We're going to look at how to publish your site, okay, so that puts it online and gives you a www dot whatever. That www thing is called a URL, okay? Also referred sometimes to as an URL, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to add a blog to our site, okay, and we're going to once we've created that, we're going to edit a blog, we're going to create one, and we're going to manage some of the old ones and delete them. And then once we're done with those three things, I'm going to show you how I want you to put your Wix site on Google Classroom to share with me. Okay, so let's take a look at how those things are done. So first of all, as you know, we are working with our menu here. We're going to go down to this bottom one right here, which says Start Blogging. Now the nice thing about Wix is it's pretty straightforward in terms of adding in tools. So if I want to do something, I just go here. It's just kind of the trick is finding stuff. But so that's where YouTube and forums come in, where you can go, how do I do this thing? But I'm going to go here, start blogging, and it's going to give me this thing here, start a blog. I'm going to say add now. And it starts this process of building all the back-end pieces that you're going to need. It asks you what you want here, Wix blog or a members area. We don't need a members area for now, so we're just going to go with the straight up Wix blog. I'm going to click next. That finishes doing the thing, and then what you'll see in the background is updating the page. Okay, we'll give that a second. There we go. And so you can see here there are three kind of default blogs. Now, if you've been in my previous classes, my grade 10 class, you recognize this. This is a very similar thing to what we previously did. These are generic, and it gives you some kind of info, an image, a title, and a blog entry. What I'm going to do right now is, because we have these three generic ones, I have the choice of either creating a new one or managing an existing one. So if I created a new one, it would just add a fourth one to this list. There are only three right now. If I added another one, it would add a fourth. But because I know I don't need any of these, I'm first going to manage and get rid of some of the ones I don't need, so you know how to do that. Okay, so it takes you to like a dashboard for your blog. It's like a blog dashboard, okay? And if I want to get rid of one, I can go here and go edit. Or sorry, I shouldn't have edited, I should have deleted. Let me go back here, and I'm going to move to trash. Okay, and that's just going to wipe that guy, move to trash, and that one's completely gone. Okay, if I wanted to create a new post, which is what I would have done if I was on that last screen where it said, what do you want to do, manage or create? Here's my create. So I create a new one, and there's it's like a templated format, right? So I think we have some controls, and they're probably here in the settings. But for now, all we're going to do is just kind of add in what we need to add in. So I'm going to add in my title. So say we are learning about, what is this, this is grade 12. So we're doing video editing later. Say we're working on, Codex, something that we are going to learn and talk about. Codex lesson, okay? And then I'm going to go, today in class, we learned about Codex. Codex stands for compression, slash decompression. Okay, and blah, 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 and you're going to put your whole blog in there, okay? Once you're done with that, and I might use this sometimes for like homework. I might ask you to put some homework up here. I might ask you to go and read something and put your thoughts down. We'll use it for a couple things. That's how that'll go. And then if you need to add in an image, this works exactly the way you expect it to. You can add an image in. If you have more than one image, you can put it in a gallery. You can add a video if you want to. All these things are things that you would expect. As a blog, probably you want to put in one image, potentially a couple if you're doing something like a portfolio piece, but we'll get to how to edit those later. For now, this is the meat of it, and let's add a generic image for now. I'm going to click on add image. I'm just going to go to my media from Wix, and I'm going to grab, I don't know, I'm going to go here and go video camera, okay? And I'm going to grab this and add that in, okay, and I can bring that down in size if it's a little crazy big, and that's it. I'm going to publish that. Okay, so that is now here on my blog. But you'll notice, I don't know if you saw it, but for a second it's set up here. You need to publish your site before you can see any of your blogs. So let's close this. I think we're done here. So I'm going to close this guy. All right, and you'll see that this updates in a second. Okay, so there it is. Okay, and these ones we can get rid of later if we need to. If I need to edit this, I just click on it and go Manage Post. It's going to take me back to that dashboard that we had, and I can make any changes there. Okay, takes a second to load. Once we're done, we can add, edit, delete, whatever. Say you want to edit one. Say you had like, you decided you need to go back in and change. Just click on Edit and work with this. And there are some other controls. Notice the same as we saw on the main website. You have some controls over things like where is it aligned. There's not as much control in the blog because it is templated and it's meant specifically for a certain type of entry. It's like it's a blog. It's like almost like a journal. Okay, so it's not as flexible as maybe some of the other tools, but it's still pretty good. So I'm going to stick that over here. I'm going to publish that. Here's that thing that said see your post live, publish your site. Okay, and we're going to close that for now. All right, once we're back here, this gets updated, and if I'm viewing my site, to view my site, I need to preview this. Okay, so we're going to do that now. Sorry, I said preview, I meant publish. We need to publish this. So that's the process of putting it online. So let's click on, it's pretty straightforward. And click on this, publish. Some of you may have already done this. You see that mine is already done under this name. I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. So when you first do this, I think it'll say whatever your username is. So your last name 001.wixsite.com/ and it should say something like my site, I think is what it says here. You're going to change this to your last name. Okay, and then once that's done, you just hit done. Okay, and it's going to publish and put it online. Okay, once that's online, great. You're super happy about yourself. Okay, and then you can preview, or you can actually go here to view the live site. So preview is viewing this in Wix in the preview. And I go back and forth between my editor and my preview. That works fine. But if I want to see my live site, I'm going to go here to view site. Okay, and you'll notice now that this has gone to a new www dot, okay, a new URL, which is my name. That's the thing that I put in here where it said my site. I changed it to St. Romain. Okay, that's separate from this. Okay, this is your actual site that you can open on your phone or another computer or at home, any computer. This is now live on the internet. Before it wasn't. Before it was just sitting in your editor in your account. Okay, so that's now a website that we put on the internet and it's live, available for anybody. Okay, you don't have to do that right now, but you will need to do that fairly soon because you need to share this link with me. Now, how do we share that? So let's take a look. This is sort of the last thing I want to cover in this video. We're going to look at how to share. This is the www, the URL that I need. This is not. Okay, so if you share this with me, if you're like, oh, I was going to give this link to St. Romain, that doesn't help me because what happens then is if I go to my classroom and I go to our class, okay, we're here. Okay, so you're going to go to classwork and you're going to see this. Please submit the link to your Wix website. Open that up and you'll see view assignment. You click on that and you're going to do it as someone's already turned it in, which is great. You're going to go view assignment and you're going to what do? You go, I think your view will be different. Don't just put the link in. Go to, I think you have to go, I forget the exact way to do it. Actually, I think hold on, I think I can do it on a testing classroom here. If I went classwork and I went assignments, so if I went here and I went view assignment, so this is what yours will be like. Here, this is the view that you should have, and you're going to add it in as a link. I think there's a way to do that by going, nope, here, I don't know, I think you paste it and then you have to hit submit and then turn in, something like that. I forget, but you guys know because you're students, and students do this all the time. Okay, just make sure, remember that you're giving me this right here, not this big long editor.wix thing, okay, because what that's going to do is it's going to open up my editor and I can't see your work. Okay, and that's it. I think that should cover all the things we need to do. How to publish your site, how to add a blog, how to edit a blog, and how to share the classroom. If you have any questions, rewatch the video or shoot me an email or put a note up on Google Classroom. All right, dope. See ya.